Hi, I'm Pearl Avari. I'm a researcher at the Center for Community Health and Development at University of Kansas. We're the home to Community Toolbox. In community work, people often jump quickly into creating programs and solutions, however well-intended they may be. But writing a community description helps us pause and ask, who is part of the community? What strengths may already exist? What challenges are people experiences and whose voices are being heard in the community? A community description is a way of gathering and organizing information to better understand a community before taking action. It helps paint a fuller picture of the people, systems, history, places, and experiences that shape a community. It can include things like demographics and population information, culture, history, community strength and needs, health, housing and economic conditions, and lived experiences and perspectives of community members. Writing a community description can help with multiple things, such as it helps us avoid make assumptions about a community. It also helps us identify strengths that are already present, understand barriers people may face, recognize differences between communities that on paper may look quite similar to each other, build more respectful, long lasting community efforts, and make programs and interventions that are more relevant and sustainable to people's actual needs. For example, two neighborhoods may struggle with food insecurity and access, but the reasons behind those challenges and barriers may be completely different. While one community may lack transportation, and that's a barrier, another community may already have local organizations that are working on solutions. Understanding these differences helps guide better action as we move into the community to help create programs and intervention and solutions. A good community description is not just about statistics or data. It should also include the voices and experiences of people living in the community. And there are multiple ways that we can get these. For example, conversation with community members and interviews. Surveys and questionnaires are also pretty common. Observation of neighborhoods and community spaces, attending meetings and events, and reviewing local news, websites, and historical information. Sometimes, simply spending time in the community can teach you a lot. Observing how people interact, what spaces are important, what resources are available, and what challenges people experience day to day can provide important context. Writing a community description is often one of the first and most important steps in community work. The more we understand a community's trends, history, and lived experiences, the better prepared we are to work alongside them and not just simply working in them. If you want to learn more about community descriptions and related tools, you can refer to the Community Toolbox, Chapter 3, Section 2, Understanding and Describing the Community.